Okay, Fanatic Guide, welcome to the show. You missed the premiere. That was jeepneys and more jeepneys and more jeepneys. It was pretty cool. I love jeepneys, so I think it's great. Guys, is the ladder out there? I don't know. Let me drop the ladder. I'll drop the ladder. Get the show going on the road. Is that going? Yep, that's it. All right, I'm half awake, guys. I've had a couple of coffees. I need a couple more. It's. How's everybody doing for Chrissy Mama? Thank you so much, Chrissy Mama, for coming. I know you're live. You just went live and you're here. That's a great supporter right there. Um, but there he is, Fanatic. We missed you.
Exactly.
You've been. Are you all right?
Yeah.
You doing good? Yeah,
Mhm.
you had a little hiatus, but that's all right. Prince
Yeah.
Daniel, how are you, Prince? If you type J first, your channel will pull up. So just so you know. So how's it going? What's the good
Pretty good.
word? Yeah, what you been doing? This
Um, Making videos, obviously, but also biking. But that's
biking. What
on and
kind of
off.
biking? What kind of biking?
Um, some on pavement, some like off the beaten path.
Yep.
But I let it sit for so long that got cobwebs on it.
You gotta polish them up. Yeah. You talking about motorcycle?
Yeah. No, it's a bike, not a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Like
them
a,
too. You got
it's
you
a
gotta
pellet.
polish them up. Yeah. You gotta polish them up. So
Exactly.
this is a paradigm shift. Usually, when you're not here, I just go off until someone comes. But that's because these are all unplanned, guys. I'm never sure if I'm going to go live these days. A year ago, last year, year before, we knew we were going to be live every day, so we were already in the BG even before we were live, at least a minute or two. So sometimes 5 6 minutes, talking and joking, go live in mid conversation. That's funny.
Exactly.
But nowadays I'm just winging it because the real money is, well, if you're doing live streams, you're only going to make money with super chats and super stickers. The money's there, and then YouTube takes their chunk. You get the rest. So it seems to me men will give to women more than men will give to men, and then for some reason women don't do that as much.
Yeah.
Most of my super chats do come from men, but men give more to women, obviously, for whatever reason. She's pretty. I'm giving her money.
Unless they're gay.
Well, I don't get money from gay guys either. I don't think they're gay, but
Well,
they're not
we
hitting
don't
on me.
know.
They're not hit. Yeah, but Captain Billy Jack and God, my mind's going blank a lot lately. I'm getting old. Blame it on the age. Yeah. Um, Balut John, he's very generous, and guys like that. So they're not gonna hit on me. I get inbred. I get Norma in the way. Norma would kick their ass.
Exactly.
Women always think they're gonna kick a guy's ass until it comes down to it.
Exactly.
My first wife, she used to brag that she knocked a guy out with
Oh.
one punch, kablam. He fucking went down and out. He woke up later, and I guess he chased her down with a gun.
Oh.
But his mistake was her brother was there, and he said, you're not messing with my sister." Nowadays, they just kill you. I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know if times are worse now or everyone's seems to be a pansy because you see them on YouTube. We didn't have this before. We didn't even have smartphones. Now you get all these ways of we're on TV. But there's only a there's only a viewership of 4 million, but we're just getting started, guys. Don't go away. It's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. See, the,
Exactly.
the thing is, nobody knows. If I scheduled the next 6 live streams, we would start getting more thumbs up, and then people would know we're live. That's what I should do.
Yeah.
But I just haven't. Are you smoking Pall Malls?
That's just in the background.
Oh, that means that's your brand. Do you smoke Pall Malls?
Oh yeah.
What do you smoke?
Oh,
Don't don't say weed.
I'll do weed.
You don't do weed?
No.
Yeah, no, it won't get you anywhere. There's so many advocates for weed and the legalization. It's a great painkiller, and it's a better cure than some of the drugs they have prescribed. But it's not. Those are all the people who were addicted to it when they were younger and they didn't really need it. So
Exactly.
I don't want to make an uncontested argument, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Um,
But like
oh,
I have a family member who works at a dispensary, but I don't know if that has any effect on it.
I'm from Massachusetts. For the most part, I lived there the longest in Massachusetts. Different cities and towns, but around Boston. And I found out that the elected, many, not all, obviously not all, but many of the elected officials from the 70s and 80s and 90s are now running into the marijuana business
Oh,
in some ways. So, and I always thought I never liked that guy. And I thought, well, I don't exactly know why, but then you see this, and it's like, okay, but it was never legal. But now here you are taking advantage. So you're an opportunist, and I don't really like that. Good morning, Norma Francos. They're
yeah.
here.
Maybe once John Kerry leaves office, he can go do some pot stuff.
John Kerry, to me, I despise him. I said that to an old friend years ago before I met Norma, and she didn't want to talk to me anymore. Okay, go along with that. Then I realized she's a big idiot liberal.
And the reason why
Anyway,
I brought him up is I think you know why. He was a senator from over there.
he's a mouthpiece for global warming.
Yeah, that too. Now anyway.
Hello, there's no global warming. You take temperature readings in certain spots around the world, and you say, okay, so 50 years ago it was a little cooler. But little did we realize 50 years ago we thought there was an ice age coming. It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
People, they look at something and then that's all they know. They know little. Non appointed people are trying to get power to run the world. And so
Exactly.
I keep going to this Sean Williams because good old Sean's here. Because it's true. It needs to be talked about, guys. If we don't do it, 'cause when the larger channels, we're a small channel, when the larger channels do this, they bring out more evidence and then YouTube blocks them. Because YouTube is a part of the problem. I'll say that right now. Part of the problem. They're not the problem, but they're a part of it. But on the other hand, they have YouTube has millions, maybe billions of people on here trying to say otherwise, and so a lot of it gets leaked out. The mainstream news,
Exactly.
the television, I'm going to call them the television news. They're all in this together because their major contributors are all the big conglomerates that are doing this. So they invest in smaller companies. They become bigger companies. You go under their wing or their umbrella, and then you do what you're told. And they're telling everybody what to do. And bankers, mortgage brokers, all those types of people, investment gurus. Um, I chose not to invest. I didn't. My capital was small. I mean, I get it a little bit. You got to stay on top of it. You can't just invest in something and then forget about it. That won't work. That
Exactly.
will because I mean, it goes along and it goes along for a long time, but then all of a sudden it's gone. So you got to be careful. There is risk involved, but if you don't pay attention, the risk is it's gonna take everything away from you, or not everything, but I mean, most of it will be gone, and then you'll be left with a little bag of change, loose change, right, guys? So
Yeah, it'll suck.
The problem with me, I don't centralize my attack and bring out evidence and stuff like that. But you know what I want to do? I don't know what I want to say about it though, so that's why I don't do it. What's the name of this file? 2022. It's just a number. I should name that. 2022 1218 Hold on. Hold on. If I talk about people that are, even smaller channels roaming around YouTube, everyone will come in because someone will say, Jay's talking about you. Come on in and watch it. Let's see. People, no. Where's, it's a file. Hold on. Video file. Wait a minute. 1218. Desktop. It's not. Oh, it has to be a video? How do I put a picture up there?
Like a thumbnail?
I have a JPG picture. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'll open it up and share it. That's what I'll do. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone, guys. I do have a video, but it's put away. I don't know where it is.
Oh.
All right. There it is. I can't cover the whole screen because then I don't see my live stream. Okay. Here, let's try this. I have no, what? I'm going to have to turn my external hard drive on. I'm going to have to pull up the video. I didn't think it would be like this. It doesn't, for some reason, I haven't figured out how to show a file. So, give me a couple more seconds, guys. Share screen. Oh, there we go. I forgot how to use this. I got it now. Okay, so there it is. Let's see if I can make that bigger.
Huh. Interesting.
So now what did I want to talk about? Oh, this is Rule the World. You can see up on the top left. This was written in 1967. It's Rule the World. Now, Order of the Illuminati. Some people call it the Masons, the Freemasons, the Order, the Group, House of Rothschild. You see that over on the right? So on the right is the European side, and on the left is the United States. Rule the world. They never really got in charge of China and Russia and Japan and Asia and India. That never happened. But they want, for some reason, they have this. You see the United Nations in the middle. So I could zoom in on that. Oops. What are we looking at here? No. What did I do?
Image to the left.
No, but I'm back here. Where did I go? Where did I put that? Where did I put that? Okay, here we go. Is that it? I can't see it. What am I doing? Where is it? It's gone.
Darren probably took it.
That's just a sketch I did.
Yeah, I see that.
So anyway, Now, in the meantime, I lost track of what I was trying to get at. Anyway, they don't. There was all those were handwritten groups like the World Health Organization, the United Nations, UNICEF, the KGB, the CIA, the mafia. They're all involved. So I guess the
Oh,
idea was get them all under control, and you can rule the world. So when somebody wants to bring me down, we'll get rid of them.
oh,
So you've heard of the suicides around the Clintons, and now it's the Obamas, right? The suicides. So that's where the mafia comes in. So now you don't own the mafia; they're a loose group, right? But the right amount of money will get them to do what you want and protect who you want and get rid of who you want.
exactly.
As they say in mafia land, they'll paint the walls. Do you know what that means? Tim Sweeney's
Uh,
here. Awesome. We're doing good. We're doing good.
I
We're
haven't
just
heard
gonna
that phrase before.
paint the walls. It's an assassin will paint the wall when he meets you in the hallway, and then he shoots you in the head before you know what's going on, and then the blood spatter hits the wall.
Ah, that's why.
So they don't
I
care.
see.
They're they're it's they're insane. They're depraved. They're depraved people. They don't care about anyone's life unless if it's a close relative, immediate family. Then they'll kill you if you spit on their relative. But if it's you, they don't care. They'll just put you away. So it's so depraved, right, Sean Williams? There's nothing on television news that will tell you this because they're not telling you the truth. Recently, I realized, okay, we're being lied to, but it didn't occur to me that we've been lied to all my life. I'm 66. They've been television news has never told the truth unless it's the local sports team. We now, in minute number 26, we now go to sports. And Cowboys beat the Patriots. Now back to you. That's the truth. The Cowboys beat the Patriots last night. Just a little
Exactly.
while ago, the game ended. So, I mean, that stuff is true. Oh, the weather. I can look out my window and see snow, and then the news. Oh, this just in, it's snowing out. Okay, thank you. It's so ridiculous. We used to have there was a pub in Boston back in the 80s. It was like 1984, and Channel 7 was right around the corner. So after the news, they would come in at about 11, like right after the news, be like 11:45, and a couple of them would come in for a drink. Tom Ellis, a couple others, some of the women, Susan Warnick, whatever, and they wouldn't talk to anybody. They would just have a drink, and then eventually, two drinks, they would leave.
Oh,
But I don't. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. We were there, so. But I don't know what kind of people they were, but they just do what they're told. They just work there. They're on the air. They're on the air, and they just work there. So they all have the same narrative. There are people now that are putting all the news networks that because it's public information. They're putting them all together and showing that they're all saying the exact same things. They're using the exact words and they even phrasing them the exact same way to start
hmm.
their news day or evening news or whatever time period it is in the day, and they're all saying the same thing. Get your vaccine. I still get emails from Medicare, even though I don't have Medicare, saying, get your next booster shot for COVID-19. Really? This is 2023, and they're still doing it. Get your
Exactly.
get your 20th booster. This is ridiculous. When
Yeah, I'm
am I
being
going to
told.
sing? Yeah, I'm going to sing. We're going to sing in a little while, in a few minutes, guys. We need singers. Singers are good. No, Fanatic won't sing. He doesn't sing, but he's still up here. So if you just want to come up here and say hello, do that too. Yeah, we're up.
Exactly.
We are up in blue. People all over the world are welcome. If I know you, if you've been here before, if I got to know you. So you can't just come in and come up. There's Bobby. Bobby's commenting on my videos as we speak. As we speak. I can invite them, but I can't make them do anything. What's happened? We stopped. I'm on the YouTube side. So, yes, I will sing. If you're only here because I sing, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm kind of goofy, guys. I mean, I'm not a goofball, but I do have it going on here, I guess. I don't know. You gotta live a normal life. You can't just. Nobody is everything. Sometimes we see these people. They're small YouTubers, and then, but if they do a live stream and you hear them talking, it's like, I'm the biggest and baddest and most well loved by the chick. Look, chicks dig me. I can get any woman I please. The problem is that I can't seem to please anybody. That's what the problem is. So, and I say me, I mean like everyone who thinks they can get all the chicks. If you think you can get all the chicks because you're giving Gcash, you're crazy. Um, they just want to see if they can win some cash. If they sleep with you, it's because they're trying to marry the goose that laid the golden egg. But here's the problem: you don't have as much money as you think. If you bring $1 million to the Philippines, and say you're 55 or 50 or 52, you come here with $1 million, and you don't die young. You don't die. You will run out of money. Americans think, oh, a little bit of money can go a long ways. 50 Gcash cannot buy a bag of rice. All it can buy is a little bit of load so they can keep their phone running. It doesn't feed them. They need more than that. But Filipinos are gracious, so they'll show gratitude when you give them 50 Gcash. But it doesn't really buy anything. Gasoline, if you're paying $6 a gallon for gasoline, then Filipinos are also paying $6. There's probably less tax on things here. Like I can buy candy, I can buy snack food here. We don't pay. What do you pay for a 2-liter bottle of Coke?
I don't know. I haven't bought any Coke in a while.
What do you buy for a soft drink?
I would normally buy Dr. Pepper, but I haven't bought any soft drinks in a while.
So, what's the price for a soft drink? For a 2-liter? What's the price?
Price for soft drink?
Like Coke. Take a 2-liter Coke. They sell the 1-liters here. They sell 1.5 and 2 liters. So you get all sizes here. It's weird.
They sell a Dr. Pepper 2-liter for $2 at Walmart.
So here it would be like $1. But that's cheap because not everyone's drinking that. But Coke is different. Coke has a premium price to it because everybody wants it. They don't usually put that on sale. So we get Tim hanging around. Good to see you, Tim.
That's the same price.
Yeah. We're going to talk for a little while before I do any singing. So anyway, but if you buy the cans, they cost more. The cans cost more. Like if you buy a 12 or a 24 pack, you're going to pay like $5-6. Here, that's like $2. So it's like super cheap here. And they sell the single cans too. It's not even $0.50 for a can. It's really cheap here because they're not taxing it to death. Like we buy like a big bag of cookies. It's like $1. So, chocolate chip cookies, you get a big bin, and it might cost you a little more, $2-3, but that's like way cheaper than what you pay because they're taking advantage of the more you make, the more prices go up. When they raise the minimum wage, the price at McDonald's goes up. In all the drive-thrus, the Burger Kings, and the Taco Bells, all the prices go up. Every time the wage goes up, prices go up along with it. So you're not really making more money. You're getting ripped off. It's a vicious, vicious, vicious thing. your rent goes up, and then you have less money than you had before, and then you got to buy heat. You got to pay for your heat and hot water. We pay nothing. People in the tropics pay nothing for heat and hot water in February. December, January, February, and March, you get snow up the yin yang or cold weather, and you have to pay for heat, and we pay nothing for heat. So Filipinos, they're off the hook for that, and rents aren't too high here. Rents and property and stuff like that. If I buy Coke, if you heard a store called Acme Coca-Cola Pop Classic, $9.99 for 12 cans, 12 ounce cans, $10. That's crazy. Here, now I don't buy like lots of soda, so I have to go check the price. They don't store like SM, the hypermarts. There's one in every town here, and towns are a little bit different. They just run into each other, but they sell the cans and then they sell the big bottles. So you got to buy one can at a time, but it's not that much. So where's my calculator? I'll figure that out real quick as soon as I find it. So 12 times 0.3. So a 12 pack would cost about five or $6, I guess. So it's quite a bit cheaper. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going by 30 pesos, so I'm not exactly sure what the exact price is. So anyway, it's about half price here. Everything's like half price, especially seafood. But you buy fish with the eyes on it. The eyes and the tail and the scales are all on it. But you'll get it super cheap and fresh. That's fresh fish. It's not frozen.
Exactly.
But your salmon bellies they'll be cut up. You can't buy the whole salmon. That's a monster. But the salmon bellies you can, not the bellies, but the fillet is about half price, I think, because I don't know the exact prices in the U.S. I've been here for 2 years now. They were $11 a pound. It's probably, I don't know, it's probably more than that now because it's been a couple of years. But because I've been hearing that prices are going up and up and up. So, but they're only like $5 a pound here, I think, salmon. So it's pretty good. We eat salmon every week. That's for sure. There's salmon in the refrigerator. We call it the refrigerator. So, what's up, Daniel? So, what are we gonna do? I would sing if I knew people would come in and listen. So, that's why we haven't started. We are gonna sing, I guess. We seem to be at a crossroads here, Fanatic.
Exactly.
What can we sing? There's a number of songs. I've got 73 songs ready to sing. Obviously, only time for about. If I sing 10 songs, that will take a long time. 20 songs, I'll have to go nonstop for 2 hours or an hour and a half. That would last us about an hour and a half if I don't stop, which would be crazy. I used to make those 90-minute tapes, and I could get approximately 20 songs in 80 minutes. That's why I don't have to do the math anymore. That was just true. So, because the songs were all like 3 or 4 minutes, that's why. So, if Fanatic just wants to sit through that, we could do that. Don't worry, don't go away, guys. We are gonna sing. We're getting psyched up. So, anyway, there's things we don't need money for here that you always need big bucks for. You don't know how cold. You know you're going to spend money in March, and now as you go a little bit north to New York, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, all those states, they even need to have heat in April. Whereas out in Missouri, I was living in Kansas City, we needed air conditioning in April. But in Boston, because it's cooler in the spring, all the baseball teams know that when they go up to Boston, it's like cold in April. And that there's that one day in April where it's warm, but that's it. But by the middle of May, it's fairly warm, not too hot, but fairly warm in Boston. So it's a slow warm up, and then you get what June, July, August, maybe parts of September are okay. So August, maybe 3 or 4 months of good weather. It's like, let's call it 4. And then April isn't bad if you like it because it feels warmer when it's been so cold all winter, and then so even though it's like 50 or 60, that's kind of cold, but it's relatively warm compared to the cold winter. So the Bostonians love it because it's the promise of more weather getting warmer. So it feels
Is
you get that good feeling. Summer's coming. It's warmer. I don't need that big double coat and hats and hoods and gloves. I can take that off, but I still need my little jacket because it's not warm enough. Especially if you work outdoors, especially if you're working outdoors, but you got to stand still, then you can feel cold. Been there, done that. It's hard to move around. You don't know how you're going to move around when you're working outdoors. You just don't know. But if you have to, say you're putting cedar shingles on a sidewall, right? And you get like 1,000 of them. You got to stand there real still with your bare hands, and it's like 59 degrees, and everyone's like, "This is great! It's spring's coming!" And then you're chilly. Your hands are cold. Because if you were an artist, you wouldn't draw a picture outdoors. Not at that time of year, because you need your hands warm. So it's just weird. Working outdoors is weird. It was always weird, I thought. Some things are better done in the cool weather, but some things are not. You never know. That's where I'd rather know what I'm up against. That way I can deal with it. Who do we have here? He authenticates. We'll bring him up. He's all right. It's Jack Hobson, guys.
yeah.
Where's Jack's
Hello.
theme song? Let's give him a theme song, guys. All right. We give him
I
I had
didn't
to
know I
reach.
had my own theme song.
He's got a theme song. No, next time you come up, I'll forget which one it was, and I'll hit the wrong button. I'll give you a Chicky theme song, like. I usually do that for the girls. It's kind of a
Ooh.
girly song. He's drinking his. Tell us what you're drinking. I know what it is, but I need you to tell us. Show us the label. It's
Oh
too late.
boy.
Too late. It's Red Horse beer. There it is. He drinks a liter. I don't know if he drinks any more than that, but he's having his liter of Red Horse. It's a strong beer, and he's not mixing it with ice. Therefore, he's drinking a strong beer. Don't drink 2 of those. You'll be so screwed up. You'll be. I never had a strong beer like that. It's like I didn't know it existed. I
I
drank
used
one,
to
and I'm like,
drink
why
back
am I
in the
so?
day when I was underage. I used to drink Bud Ice, which is the same percentage as this.
What is the percentage of alcohol in that? We looked, but I forgot.
6.9.
That's
Oh,
high. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
beer's like what 5 usually. It's usually
Mm-hmm.
five. Five. Yeah. So
Or like 4.5 or something like that. I think the
are you? No, you're still in Messiahs, right?
I'm Negro Occidental.
I didn't hear that.
Uh, Negro Occidental.
Okay. Yeah. So that's in the Messiahs, guys. So
Nah, it's still here
not
in the
far.
Philippines.
Yeah. Okay. So it's awfully early to be having beer. What are you up all night? You getting ready to go to sleep?
Uh, Well, I slept in because I was chatting with a friend from back home,
hey, you're on vacation, you can do what you want. We watched a movie
Yeah.
last night, right? They were in Italy, right? And the guy he owned a vineyard, a grape vineyard, right? So he had wine every day, morning, noon, and night. It was and a cigar. It was cool. It was so funny.
Mm.
It was Harvey Keitel. It was a good movie. But they had wine every time they sat down. It was cool. I'll have a wine and a sandwich, thank you. What's on the
Mm.
menu tonight? There's no menu. There's only specials. Okay, tell me the specials. We have a tossed green salad and a pasta with tomato sauce.
And a bottle of wine.
And then he stopped. Then he stopped, right? And he's like, "That's it? Yeah, that's it." So he goes, "Okay, I'll have the green salad and the pasta." He goes, "Excellent choice."
Mm.
That's kind of funny. That was the funniest part of the movie. Uh, but just to be there, living in near a wine vineyard in Italy, like rural Italy, about 200 miles from Rome. I looked at my wife and said, "You want to live there? We'll have wine every day."
Mm.
I love wine, but I can't drink every day. That'll kill me. It will be my undoing.
Like, I'm not a big wine fan, but that's the only thing to drink.
I see.
I'll drink it.
I wasn't never a heavy drinker, so I can't say I was heavily into it. But I enjoyed a little Bacardi and Coke or Bacardi and Pepsi. That was my drink of choice for a number of years. But then I quit that. So then a couple of years ago. I got a bottle of wine, and I went, "That was pretty good. I think I'll have another one of those." So now it's red wine. But
I
I'm
was
on
in
vacation. I don't
I
have to
was in
work.
South Korea
South Korea.
coming here years ago, and I couldn't find any beer, so I'm getting mad. So I found this bar, and I'm drinking wine, and then next thing you know, I'm drinking wine, and I look over, I'm like, oh, there's Bud Light. You got Bud Light? Can I get some Bud Light?
Yeah, we got a shipment. We got like 10 warehouses full of Bud Light for $1.
Hmm.
It was on sale. But
It's like
we're gonna charge you $3 each. We're
it's
gonna
like
make
here
money.
they're selling on like Lazada or Shopee or wherever. I forgot what company it was for Budweiser. I think two cases is like way over $40, or one case. I think it might be one case, but they say buy one take one.
But if you
But
can't find any beer, you gotta buy it. You want
I,
beer?
I found one Budweiser bottle at a 7-Eleven by NGC was warm as hell,
Yeah, you
and
can't
it,
have one.
it tastes like
You gotta have.
crap. But it's been like sitting out in the sun. It was horrible.
It's hard to get cold beer here. You can get it cold, but by the time you get home, it's freaking room temperature, and that's like 90. You gotta get a strong beer and put ice in it, and
It's
or
like I can go to 7-Eleven right now and get a Red Horse, and it's like room temperature.
yeah. Even if you get it cold, by the time you get home, like 5 minutes later, it's gonna be room temperature, which is gonna be like at 89 degrees. So,
It's like
but what you need to
they don't even turn on the refrigerator. Just get the lights, like, just the lights only, and just like displaying what we got. And yeah,
what
it's
you
not.
what you need to do is get a cooler, fill it with get a bag of ice, a couple of bags of ice, fill it with ice, and stick your beer in there. You'll have cold beer.
Hmm.
It'll get
Oh,
cold.
I got my refrigerator over here, and I
I,
got another one
well,
upstairs in my
right.
bedroom.
Right. So if you don't have that, that's what you do.
Hmm.
So
If you want to go,
activate.
if you want to go out to the beach or whatever, you get your cooler and pack it with ice and beer and soft drinks or whatever.
Stick the beers in the cooler with ice, you'll be fine. Yeah, that
Hmm.
works. That works, guys. So, Jack, you gonna sing? You gonna sing us a song or two?
Um, Let me take a couple more swigs of this beer and I'll try to sing a
So
song.
we're gonna sing, guys. We're gonna sing. Tim Sweeney was asking, "What's up?" So I don't know if he's still here. Tim, you still here? We're gonna sing. I don't know. I don't know if he wants to hear us sing. I think he's just getting in the conversation. Are you gonna sing? Where is it? There it is, right there. So, I don't know. I said, yeah, we'll eventually get there, but I don't think my wife is watching. My wife and her family and our friends and my ninja, they're not watching. He's here. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out, Tim. I don't know if it matters that we sing. We're not. It's not Elton John here, but we do have Niles Barkley in the house. I don't know. I sing strange songs. I don't sing the songs everybody else sings. It's like, Jay, you got to do the Filipino songs, right? So I sang an Ilocano song, and my wife goes, I don't know that song. What are you singing? And I went, well, it's on the karaoke machine. They let us keep it. We
Oh
still
boy.
have it. I sing so much I didn't want to use it. So the hardest thing about that, using those machines, is finding a song on the book. So it's like 50% Filipino songs and island songs and all this stuff. Hard to find a song. So I did, and I sang it, and she's like, I don't know this song. It's like Filipinos are strange. It's like they love their songs, but there's so many other songs. I don't know. I don't know. They love what they love, but
Exactly.
you never know what that's gonna. And it's like
But the
this
thing
is
is, at nighttime, you're trying to sleep. You don't want to hear that people doing karaoke in the middle of the night.
but you get it anyway. You get it anyway. We don't do that every
Yep.
night. Every once in a while we do it, but it's over by like 10 or 11. What's up? Look what I got, fanatic.
What? A Siamese cat.
She is a gorilla.
Hmm.
She's like nuts. She is nuts, but she's very lovable, right? Oh, you lovable.
Exactly.
She's in constant heat. We got to get her fixed. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You feeling lovable
Whatever.
right now? You feeling lovable? Yeah. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do something? She has that look on her face like she's gonna kill me. You gonna kill me? You're gonna kill me? I
Might
can't get too mad at her because she might kill me.
maybe in the middle of your sleep might kill you.
No, she wants
Call you
hugs and
up.
she wants to get laid, is what she wants, right? You want to get laid? She's not too mean. She hasn't really had to deal with the dog yet. Go down. You're getting rough. Go down. Go down. Get down. Go on. Go on. Get down.
All right. I'm gonna
Won't
attempt a
she won't
song
go down.
sober.
You gonna do a song?
Yeah, I'm gonna try
All
to do
right.
it sober.
Kick us off. Get this ball rolling. Passport TV is here. Awesome. We're having a great day. We're gonna sing. If you like that sort of thing, don't go away. Jay, look how much does it cost bakery cake, 8-inch, two-layer cookies and cream, 21. That's too much money. We don't pay that kind of money here for that stuff. We can get a nice cake for like, I don't know, $5, $6 maybe. A big one will cost a little bit more, but not that much. It's just a little more. They don't like double and triple the price here. Cookies and cakes. Bakeries are big time. Filipinos love baked goods and snacks and stuff, but they're really cheap. Now, if
I
you want
think
if you want
seven
like
hundred peso.
if you want like Cadbury and those types of things, you'll pay a little more, but that's not that much. The thing is, there's a lot of Filipinos that don't have any money. That's the problem. But A bakery. Yeah, you go into like Market Basket or something like that, or whatever the big food store is, and you go into the bakery and or the deli, and these things are like overpriced. 21. So Americans think, oh, we have more money. The Filipinos are poor. We're not paying for heat and hot water here, and we're not paying $22 for a cake. That would be how many pesos? That would be like 1,000 pesos. There's no way. Um, that would be like $8, maybe, probably like $6. So six, seven, $8 for that at the
I just
most.
I just paid 2,500 and some change for a sack of rice.
2,000.
2,500 and some change.
So that's $50, right? Approximately 49 bucks. But that's 20 kilos,
50,
right? That's a bit 50 kilos.
50.
That's a lot of rice. That will last you a while, especially if you
This
don't eat
guy,
rice.
this guy just like launched it on his head and just walked it to the tricycle. I'm like,
Those things are like almost as heavy as we are. That's
that's some heavy stuff.
50 kilos. That's like over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
So we buy the 20 kilos, sometimes the 10, and yeah, that they like the rice because we don't eat rice 3 times a day. Now, if the poor people do because they need a lot of rice. Like Verna was eating on her live stream, and I asked her what she's eating, and she said kanin, which is rice, and she was just having a bowl of rice or a plate of rice.
This
So I thought,
rice is the cheapest thing to buy to eat.
and there's a lot of it, but when you're buying that much, it's going to be $50. But um, like they like to buy the lechon baboy, the pig.
Hmm.
Don't buy a whole pig, but that costs like 300. That's like 15,000 pesos, right? But that's a lot of meat. That meat that'll feed like 30 or 40 people, and
You
everybody
get
will be full,
like
and then there'll be take home.
whenever I buy lechon, I get the suckling pig, the small pig that's not
Now
that fat.
you could buy the head for a lot cheaper, just the head. That's what we did once. It wasn't me. It was my our cousin Dennis did it, and he cooked it. It was raw. It was just the head. They cut off the head, and then you buy that. That was that was either 20 or 40. I can't remember if it was 20 or $40. I think it was like $30. But he bought that, and everyone ate it. That fed like 10 people. How in the world? You got to see it, Tim.
Um, it's
You
not
got you
50
got
pounds. It's about
it,
100 pounds, 100 plus. You gotta times it by 2.2.
you're talking 50 kilos, right? I can't
Yeah,
imagine carrying that. But yeah,
a
he
full
gets it
sack
on
of
his
rice.
back. Our housekeeper, she's a little lady. She's like 4'11". Me, if she's got her shoes on, and she lifts up those big 6 liter things of water like it's nothing. It's like she's this tiny little lady, and she does all this work. It's like I got to give her
Me,
food. I give her
me,
extra
I
food.
struggle with those gallons of water.
Yeah, because you're not doing it every day. So
I
when
and I have a bad rotator cuff.
yeah, you
Um,
can't do anything with a if you have an impingement or something like you can't do anything. So, but they just have a way. Um, I used to do the clean and jerk, which is a move. That's a technical phrase for weightlifting. You clean and jerk, and I used to get 160 over my head when and I only weighed 150, so I was getting more than my body weight over my head. And people would look at me like, "How did you do that?" Well, it's the clean and jerk. You got to know the move. You got to know the technique, or else you won't be able to lift it up. You can't just pick that weight up over your head. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. You got many people go to the gym and work on it. That's workout. That's probably why they are strong. Well, no, they do. They're just doing housework. they're just lifting things up that way a lot. So, have you heard any updates on Barry J? He's been in detention. I thought he's back in Alabama. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's back in Alabama. Um, I won't bet my life on it, but I think that's where he is. He's in Alabama, and but I don't know if he's going to be allowed to come back. I'm guessing that he's banned. I'm not sure. That's just a guess. 200. You don't often see 200 pesos like that. They are out there. You don't see them very. It's like the $2 bill. You don't see it very much.
Right.
The waffle flipper is here, guys. Awesome. So that's the only thing I know about Bama. Barry is Bama. Barry Jordan is Bama, right? So if that's the same guy, I think, because I don't know him too well, but I think he said he's in Bama now, and he still needs money. So I don't know if he's blacklisted from the Philippines. That I don't know.
Yeah. Detention for 6 months.
I don't pay close attention to those stories, but I do hear some things. So,
I ended up going to.
he was in detention for a few months. I don't know how long it was, but it was a while.
I ended up going to a website I seen where you could find if you got arrested, it'll show your picture.
On the Bureau of Immigration?
No.
Did they have him there?
It's the arrest.org. I found my mugshot. I found what I got arrested for. I'm like,
how many years ago?
9-10 years ago or something like that. But I think it's
getting
more
harder.
than that.
It's getting harder and harder to have secrets, but we're not always looking at the information, even if it's there. Even if it. Hold on, Tim. There he is. Tim Sweeney's here. Hey, Tim.
Hello.
Do you know Barry J? I think it's Barry Jordan, and I also think they call him Bama. But I'm not sure about that. I'm just trying to straighten that out.
I have not.
You don't know?
No, I don't.
So, Tim, where are you? Where do you live at the moment?
Well, I don't live in the Philippines. I live in the USA. Across
You're
the
in
state.
Which state?
All right. Jersey.
Jersey. Oh, okay. Okay, you're in Jersey right now. Okay.
Yeah, in the beach.
Okay. Jersey. Yeah. Okay. Cool. How's the weather there? Is it still okay to go out without a jacket?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Okay, so you're a little south of Boston, so yeah, it's not cold yet. It's just the hot weather's gone though, right?
I mean the cold, or I mean
No,
the hot.
The hot summer's gone. You're now.
Yeah, the hot summer's gone finally.
Yeah. So some people that live where you are, that's a relief to get rid of the humidity, because you're not accustomed to it. It's just humid here. It's hot here all the time.
If you don't know where's the East Coast,
Yep.
there's the East Coast. I live near the East Coast.
Say that again. No, I get noise.
I live near the East Coast.
Right. I lived up in Boston and New Hampshire, so it's a tad cooler up there, especially in the early spring, and the winters are probably a little bit cooler too, a little bit colder. You could get a freezing rain, and they would get all snow.
Yeah, our store over here is pricey with the but the Coke is fine. It's $10, but over here, if you get cake, it's like pricey.
Yeah, they don't do that here. I mean, there's a price to pay, but it ain't that high. So all the things we get, other than the American food, it's usually pretty affordable, especially for me. I mean, I have more money than the average Filipino, but there are rich people here. There are people here with big SUVs, and they buy a lot of food and stuff. But it's the mixture of well-to-do people and poor people. It's very strange here, because there's a high population, Americans don't realize that. There's a high population, but some of them are fat and some of them are lucky they eat once a day. So there's no aid for them. Occasionally the government, like the local governments, will like get food together over a period of a few months, and then they'll have bags and boxes for everything. They'll go door to door and give you some food. They will do that, especially at election time.
But it's only a day's worth of food.
When the mayor and vice mayor need publicity, they'll do that, and they'll bring food to everybody. And it might last you like a week or so. You'll have a can of sardines, a can of tuna, can of Vienna sausages. They'll give you a big bag of rice or stuff like that. You never know what you're gonna get, but it's better than nothing. Howdy, chef. Chef's in the building. Welcome, Chef Jack.
Hello, Chef.
I was over on your channel. I watched a couple of videos. Actually, they were in the bucket, the shorts bucket. I didn't even have to go over to your channel. You just popped up. So that's what I'm saying. When I do a thumbs up, I get more of that. I get more of those types of videos. That's what YouTube is doing.
Okay.
So after,
sorry
what?
about you. What time is it for you?
10:38 a.m. So we're on the flip side.
So for me, it's 10:39 p.m.
Right. So it's
Yep.
it's 12 hours difference. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's
So
fine.
if you have a girl over here, you're always saying good night, and then she's saying good morning. It's always like that.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah. Well, Jack, at least you got something to watch on your videos. You get something. They're a treat. So it's fun to watch Jack's videos. So no more than I can say for some people.
Me, there's drinking, smoking, swearing, and hopefully no trolls.
We're all YouTubers, but some people are like, how can I make money? Well, you got to make videos. You can't do it on live streams. Well, I do this strictly for fun. There's no doubt about that. Now, sometimes eventually the super chats add up to $100, and then I get paid. That does happen. Even though I'm a guy, and guys don't usually super chat guys, but the girls get more money, believe it or not, for whatever reason. For whatever reason.
If I were to super chat you $100, you'd only see 70.
I'd get 70, but the other 30 I'm holding would put me over the threshold. There's always a little bit in the kitty. I don't know what they call it. There's like a holding amount. It's always there. How much you've earned so far? It's always like 80. It's always like sitting around 70 or 60 or 70 or 80. Let's see. Jeepneys. Jack hates jeepneys. He doesn't hate them. He's just sick and tired of them. But I look at the other jeepney videos, and they're nothing compared to mine. I'm not doing the talkovers yet because there's other people doing that. I don't know. I'm not ready.
Do you have the modern jeepneys by you?
What?
Do you have the modern jeepneys by you?
There are very few of those. They're rare. I did ride one in 2019. I thought it was awesome. But the jeepney owners are not going to start getting those to put on the road. They can't afford it. And
there's a lot of them here.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's always going to be somebody that's going to invest in that, but they're not getting rid of jeepneys around here anytime soon. And I would prefer to keep seeing them because they're all different. They all have the beautiful decal. Not all of them, but so many of them have those beautiful decals. They all have the name board on the front. They're unique. And they're fun to ride too, and they're very cheap. So if the prices start going up, it won't work.
It's like the older jeepneys. I don't want to ride in them because I'm 6 foot tall, and I'm just bumping legs and hitting my head.
You're not a Filipino.
I'm a half Filipino.
You're what?
I'm half Filipino.
You aren't really? Oh, yeah, but so you're 6 feet tall. That's rare. There are very few Filipinos 6 feet. There are some, but And then I find most of them have Chinese origin. So I'm not sure. But Jack, you have a video over 300,000 views with how long was the video? So now a guy did a video. What's his name? I think his name was Jack too. Um, I'll think of his name in a few minutes. He's done a few videos, and he says that my first video with shorts are different. So his first video that hit 1,000,000 views, only made a few bucks, and then he had another video that hit 1,000,000 views, and it made more money because he thinks the target audience for that was the type of audience that would watch an ad more than the other one. It's because of the type of video it was. So they got ads that were related to the video, and they were knowledge-seeking people. So they watched more ads. That's true. If they're not watching it, most people will, because they're skippable. So you see 5 seconds, and then a 5-second ad, you need you need hundreds of thousands of views to make a little bit of money. That is true. Right. So we're just here to get super chats, Jack. So give me a super chat. Give me $100 in super chat, please. Thank you very much. Nobody ever says that. That's like, I'm just joking. I could go.
Start you begging.
I could keep these live streams going. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. I do it for fun, guys. So as long as I'm having fun, Tim.
I used to be monetized, JMac, but it said my friends took it away from me because YouTube was strict.
Took what away?
My monetization away. I was monetization. And then my
You were
friends
monetized?
I was monetized, but not anymore. I can get it back because I need to get off one more active community guideline strike.
Why?
And we went to November because
Were
one
you
of my
playing
friends
music?
YouTube decided to cover up my own videos and give me so after I end my stream, YouTube watches my stream, my stream if I'm following the guidelines. If I'm not, they're gonna copyright strike me. Make a warning.
So did you put up someone else's video?
No, I make my own videos.
Was there music?
Yes, correct. On a game of Fortnite, if you heard a game called Fortnite is free. If you get I'm a PS5 gamer, I play games. I'm Fortnite content. But my friend was playing copyright emotes on Fortnite, but Fortnite has a copyright emote thing. When they were playing it, they got me a copyright strike for that because basically Fortnite owns that copyright emotes, and now I got a copyright strike for that.
Because it's in the game. The sound is in the game. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
You got a copyright strike for that?
Because Fortnite does copyright emotes. It has copyright emotes. Like,
so
if you heard I'm never going to give you up, that song.
On my sound card, there's a copyright sound too, and it's right here. But if I play it, just part of it, it won't get copyrighted. If I play the whole thing, it's copyrighted, and then I'm not monetized.
You have to play less than 10 seconds. 10 seconds or less.
It's 8 seconds, and that they won't give me a strike. They'll just demonetize the live stream, and this is it right here.
Yep. That's copyrighted. Because they have strict guidelines. So
yeah.
Until my copyright strike's over, I could be monetized again. But now I had to wait for November 6th, next month.
Okay, all right, that's no big deal. Your money is still there, so they don't take your money away.
But that's why I do Twitch and YouTube. Here's the thing: YouTube, I do good at YouTube because that's my home. But the viewers is on Twitch.
I don't understand gaming though. There's so many gamers. Why would they all watch your game?
I don't.
Do you know? I mean,
if how to play a gamer.
If there's a situation in a game and I say I don't know how to beat that, I'm going to watch him play and see if he knows. Is that what's going on?
What do you mean?
Like there's milestones to reach. You got to get past certain points in the game, right?
No, Fortnite. How tell you about it? Fortnite is a competitive game. You can play rank and not rank. You can play builds and no builds. You can play creative, but you on maps. like Zone Wars.
So there's things you got to find out, right, in order to get
Yeah.
better at the game.
Yeah,
Right.
like build. I'm not good at building. I play on controller, PS5 controller, PS5.
So if someone's good at something, somebody else might watch to see how that's done.
Yep.
That's the only reason they would watch.
Yeah. But Twitch is harder. You have to get like 3 viewers in your stream, and that's the problem. I don't get viewers, but the followers I can get. But I have trouble getting viewers. Like YouTube, I can just go live stream and then
Because real people that are interested in gaming would rather play than watch.
yeah.
But everybody else, they're not interested and they don't want to watch because it's boring.
And plus,
If you're playing, it's not boring because that's what you like to do. So it's exciting to you. But I'm not really a gamer, so when I watch it, it's like, okay, I'll watch it maybe for a minute, and it's like I got to watch something else because that's what I'm interested in.
It's boring. Yep.
Every minute I watch what I'm not interested in is a minute that I'll never get back to watch what I want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're talking about here. That's
and one thing, the trolls on YouTube are annoying. When I was on live, I got 2 troll accounts. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to get your channel demonetized for that. Whatever. I'm not going to do that anymore. It's really inappropriate name to say.
You can say a name. That doesn't matter.
Well, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get you banned, though. That's the thing.
They're not going to ban me if you say a name.
Okay.
Hi, Shingy girl.
Well, it's probably inappropriate to say. I don't want to say. His name was Ligma. BALLS. And he was a troll, and he was saying Ligma. Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't mean anything to me. So I don't know. Hi there, Shingy girl.
And then he was saying rare, and then he was saying sussy stuff. I said, oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, I said, okay, you're banned. Yeah, he said weird stuff. I said, goodbye, you're banned. The trolls are for views.
We don't worry too much about that. It's not on subscriber mode. That's why they have subscriber mode, subscriber only. You put it in for 1 minute. If you're still getting trolls, put it in for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think.
If they're spamming you, then just put it on slow mode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out, take a nap because I got a ton of laundry to do.
Yeah, I think that beer makes you a little bit sleepy.
Yeah, but I gotta wake up and do a whole bunch of laundry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what wives are for, my friend. Wives. And I got a good one.
I don't have one.
I gotta treat her well, though. I can't just like mistreat her and all that stuff. She is a good one. She's a good lady, guys. I don't know if you saw her yet. Usually she comes in and says hello, but
I've seen her walking back and forth.
Did you see her? Yeah, she might have walked behind me. Yeah. There's also the housekeeper's here too, so I don't know. I don't know who's behind me. I might not have been looking.
There's no one behind you at all.
Yeah, they were. If you see the light over there, somebody was there under that light. I can't remember who it was. I'm kind of like half looking. I'm not really like focusing on that. Nightbot, you type J first. That's why. If the first word is J, then Nightbot will drop the link. You can hear my Siamese cat. We gotta do something. We gotta get her fixed. We took her off someone's hands, and she's always in heat. It's unbelievable. But cats become lovable when they're in heat. It's weird. She wants hugs.
Almost kittens.
She wants hugs.
I'm gonna head out of here, Jay. Tim.
See ya.
All right. We didn't sing yet. Tim, do you sing?
Oh, you don't. I'm not a good singer. So if I sing, your people will run away from my chat, from your chat. Not joking.
Wow, that's unbelievable. So I'm singing alone. I'd like to have at least one other singer.
You big.
Yeah, but I stopped by to show support, but I'm gonna help out as well.
Okay.
What?
Then I'll do a couple of songs then.
All right.
Today's Monday, right? It's a new week. So guys, yeah, it's Monday.
No, today.
It's just
No, for me, it's Sunday for me. When it
Sunday
when it
night.
hits 12
It's
o'clock for
Sunday
my
night.
time, at 12 o'clock my time, it's gonna be Monday for me. When it hits
Sunday night coming up on 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? That's what they used to say on the news. It would be like the 11 o'clock news, and it was like, it's 11 o'clock in Piscataway, New Jersey. Do you know where your children are? And then they
Okay,
would break.
see you guys.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, Jack. See you, Tim. See you, Jack. Thanks for coming
having
on
me.
up. Thanks for coming up. We'll go a little while longer, guys. Thank you, Jack. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a nap, then wake up and do laundry.
All right.
I ran out of clothes.
That will happen.
Being lazy.
All right. I know the feeling. I've been there, done that. So. All right, Jack. Thanks for stopping by.
All right. I'll see you later.
Peace, brother. See ya.
Peace.
All right. At least he came. He came when he said he would come. Thanks, Jack. Thanks for coming. Shangy girl's here. Shangy, come on up. You can hang out. Oh, my cat's back. What are you doing back here? What? What? No, I already fed you. I'm not giving you any more food. No, I'm not. You want more? What do you want? Don't show them your butt. They don't want to see that. Don't show them your butt. Oh, she wants loving. I can't do that. Give me some loving. Give me some loving. What? What am I gonna do? Pet my cat on TV? What? We gotta do a song. What kind of a song do I want to do? We could do a good song, or we could do a rowdy song.
It's time to make some noise in this joint.
All right, it is time to make some noise. Hey, you giving me that look? You giving me that mean look like you're gonna kick my freaking ass? What? I'm overfeeding her. You know why? Because she's big and strong now. She was a little scrawny little thing. There she is. Look at her. Look at her. Hey, what's up? What's up? Your heart's beating too fast. Stop it. Calm down. I'll get the beeper. That will make you stop. Yeah, stop it. Oh, stop. Yeah, stop. Stop it. She likes to come up here. I don't know why. All right. What do we want to sing? What do we want to sing? For some reason, this has been my warm-up song, and I don't know why. You're not coming back. Get out. Not now. I don't know why. This is not really a warm-up song. Turn on the volume. We're not ready. We're not ready. It's in shout and happy mode. I call you when I need you. My heart's on fire. You come to me, wild and wild. When you come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises in a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong, baby. You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
of every night and every day. In your eyes I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I could be in no better place. You're simply the best. Hold on. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on your heart. I hate on every word you say. Tear us apart, no, no. Baby, I would rather be dead. Each time you leave me, I start losing control. You're walking away with my heart and my soul. I can feel you even when I'm alone. Oh, baby, don't let go. You're the best. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on your heart. I hate every word you say. Tear us apart, no, no. Maybe I would rather be dead. Oh, you're the best.
All right, who do we have here? Lefty all around. What's going on? Lefty all. You didn't say hello in the chat. Oh, I missed it. Something. Edward Blackbird's here. Awesome, Edward. What is going on? Thank you for the thumbs up. Vancouver. Lefty all around. How are you doing?
How you doing, Dave, Mike?
I'm
Thanks
good.
for having me on, bud.
Oh, did you say hello in the chat? I didn't. You're not
Yeah.
the waffle flipper, are you? Are you the waffle
I
flipper?
haven't sang in months.
What?
What?
I'm having trouble
Pardon
hearing
me?
you. You saying? What did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
Hello, Shangy girl.
I saw you a long
There's
time ago.
something wrong with the bloody Wi-Fi I got. That's why,
Oh,
yeah.
so long time no see. Where have you been? Have you been
Yeah.
around YouTube? Have you been
That
around?
is true. Let me cut this. Well, I don't know, just hanging around, here and there, and sort of got off YouTube for a while. Like I got to get better internet, right? For one thing.
Yeah, it seems to be cutting in and out. So, are you right in Vancouver?
Like my internet cuts out, so it's not even probably good enough to sing, which is really. I can get the my desktop's just on. I'm just waiting now to get it. When you stream on YouTube, you need to have a plug-in into a router and into the desktop. You get a stronger
It's
signal.
better. I'm using Wi-Fi right
Can you hear
now,
me?
but yep, I can hear you. But my Wi-Fi is good. It's been good. It's not perfect, but it's if I'm sitting here, it's fine. I've got, let's see, 4 or 5. I got 5 tabs open. There's 2 computers. That one's just 1 tab
Hey,
so far.
Edward Blackbird, come up and sing a song there, Edward Blackbird.
I don't. That's my nephew. I don't think he sings.
I mean, I'd love to sing a song, but it's probably going to cut out in and out, right? I haven't sang in months, right? So
Edward, are you?
I think
he's
an
at work
easy
right
song,
now.
though,
Edward's at work, I think.
But I'm not ready to sing yet.
All right,
Yeah.
don't worry about that. Shiny girls hanging out. That's all I need to know. Shiny and
Oh, you
Jack's
got
here.
all. Okay. Okay.
We got a small number of people here.
Don't worry about it.
I'll just do some songs. Let's do this one.
At least I knew I remembered enough. I remember enough to mute the YouTube volume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody does that. They leave YouTube on it.
Yeah, I was going to Cheap Charlie's live stream, but he hasn't been on for a while, so got to pick up the slack somewhere.
All right.
I might sing a song later.
All right, this is a quick start.
Think I'll go up to Alberta. I wasn't ready, guys. I'm so sorry. Think I'll go up to Alberta. Weather's good there in the fall. I got some friends that I could go to working for. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through this 100 times or more. Four strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high. Those things that don't change, come what may. The good times are all gone. They're gone. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If I get there before the snow flies, and if things are looking good,
Yeah, baby.
you could meet me
Yeah.
if I send you down the fair. But by then it would be winter, not too much for you to do. Those winds sure can blow cold way out there. More strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high. All those things that don't change, come what may. The good times are all gone, so I'm bound for moving on.
They're all.
I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Shout out Sean Williams, saying hello, Lefty. Halfwit's here today, Halfwit. Good day. Got a little new young for you. There's my wife on the salad bowl on the back there. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you.
Good day, Halfwit.
Time.
Sean Williams.
We've been through that 100 times or more. Four strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high. All those things that don't change, come what may. If the good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way.
right. Good Eye Halfwit, Sean Williams came in right as I started that song. Thank you so much. Good Eye, Good Eye. So, Lefty's trying to dance or something. He's trying to get noticed, guys. Chef Jack here, Edward Blackbird, cousin, nephew
Right.
Edward. Nephew, he's like a cousin to me, though.
Dance.
Almost.
That is dance.
So, what's going on, Lefty? Yeah, stage is yours. Tell us what's going on.
Well, I gotta upgrade the internet here. You know what I'm saying? So I can finally sing a song again.
Yeah, you said that before.
I'm just charging up my microphone right now, Jay Mike.
All right, it should be all charged up. You're on a live stream. It was a nice weekend. They're all nice, except my team lost. I did not.
I wouldn't mind singing a song. Who lost? Kansas City was winning. I was at.
No,
was
not
at-
only did
I just had a nice
Hold on,
dinner.
hold on. Not only did my team lose, right, but their best defensive players out for the season. I did not expect that.
What team are you cheering?
Jesus,
What-
I don't know you. I don't know you, and you didn't say hello, so I can't let you up here.
Let him up. Just let him up. Have your finger on the trigger.
No, I'm not doing it. I have too many problems when I do
Okay,
that.
tell him to show
So-
show his or her face in the background. Backstage.
No, that's not good enough. I got to know you for more than 24 hours. So that's a rule of
Thank
mine.
you.
It's my rule.
I feel privileged you let me on, my friend. I feel privileged.
Yeah, I know you. I've seen you before. You're harmless, so I can't let it happen.
But
I
always
know what to
remember to see if it's
could
not
be-
this face. See my face? Oh wait,
This happened with Jack Hobson last week.
this is my face.
And
Okay, this is my face. So don't let anybody else use my name without
no,
this face.
no,
okay?
no, that's not good enough. That's not it.
No,
That's
me.
not-
I'm talking
I've
about
had-
me.
I've had
I've had
people in the
somebody-
background. Listen up. I've had people in the background show their face, wave to me, and smile, and then come up and ruin the live stream. So it's not. That's why I can't do it. I could.
No, I'm not saying.
I could come to be we could come to be friends in who knows, but
No, I understand. Hey, it's okay. It's your live stream. I understand. Okay, take it easy. Just relax, brother. All I'm saying is,
well,
don't let
I'm not.
anybody use.
I'm telling
my name.
him. I'm Lefty. I'm telling
Listen
him.
to me. Don't let anybody use my name. They're lefty all around unless they got this face.
Oh, I know who you
what
are.
I'm saying,
That's
brother?
why. I know who you are, but I'm talking to him backstage.
Yeah, because
I
some
can't
people have
do
used
that.
my name and gone. Somebody went on Brett's show and pretended they were lefty. You know,
Right.
somebody was
Or
pretending they're
somebody-
lefty all around. That's bullshit.
Someone pretended to be a
Tell him to
wonderful.
tell him to sing a song. Like I can sing a song. If I sing a song, you'll know it's lefty all around. You know what I mean?
So if I get to know you, I'll let you up, but I can't. Just sitting there is not going to do it, guys. You know,
Dumagetti, $20. Thank you, Dumagetti.
we could
Dumagetti,
turn out
$20.
we could turn out to be friends, but that hasn't happened yet, and you didn't say hello. I think he heard me tell you that you didn't say hello. Yeah, no, you can't do that. That's not going to work. You don't authenticate as him at all. He doesn't come up here. So that's not going to work, guys.
I sing. People
So-
know that I.
So that's how I know he's a
People
troll,
know I
because
sing.
he just
So
came up.
that's
The
it.
same guy just came up as somebody else. He's not using his real name. So that's how I know that. So that's not gonna. He's not going to be my friend. He didn't say hello in the chat. You didn't either, but I know who you are. So I don't know why you would do that. But
Who are you talking to?
you
I
talking to
didn't do
you.
nothing. I'm just sitting here, man.
Yeah, you didn't post before you
Well,
came
you're talking
up,
to
but I
the
know.
troll.
But you authenticated. No, he's gone now. So
No.
you authenticated as yourself. And I know I've
Yes.
seen you.
Yeah, that's-
I've seen you before, so I remembered you. Anyway, what have you been doing? Love Shimla Wala. Love from India. Awesome. Good to see you. Dumagete, brother John.
Come on up,
Awesome. Thank you so
Shimla.
much.
Come on up, Shimla. Come on up, Shimla. We'd love to have somebody from India
Limers
on
vlog.
Jay
Hello.
Mike's live stream.
it seems like the notifications go out in waves. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for coming in. Thanks. All right. Well, Lima's Vlog,
Karen
HK
Dobson.
Angels. Is that
Karen
Hong Kong
Dobson,
Angels?
welcome.
What?